Good evening. Good evening, man. So, I'm gonna get right to it, man. During the month of Ramadan, right? Muslims around the world are fasting. Alhamdulillah, to those brothers that are fasting, the sisters that are fasting and striving and, you know, going through the struggle. And, this is supposed to be a time of for some reflecting, for some, repentance, forgiveness. You want to ask God for forgiveness and repent and, self-reflect, work on bettering yourself, you know, rejoice and celebrate, try to, change the way you think, these are the times, this is the time of we should do that all year round, but this is a specific time where God, has a special reward for those that, do righteous good deeds and, stay the course. But unfortunately, in the Iranian part of the region, they're not going to really get a chance to enjoy Ramadan, or I don't know how they're going to continue to practice Ramadan because they're under attack. Allegedly the Iranian leader, Ayatollah Khamenei, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but he's, they said they got him and he's been killed, alleged. Excuse me, right? So you killed their leader. This is a country of 92 million people. Now, they don't got the military. And, we don't know what they have, but I don't think they have the military to stand up against America. But, this ain't going to be no easy war. They do have a military. And, it's not a small country, and then we in their region. So, I don't know how long this is gonna last, man. I mean, I wish it didn't happen, but we were warned. Young Turks want us, other people have warned us, and come to find out, this guy did it without congressional approval. So, I got a sister that just joined, cousin that joined, I got other, relatives that, serve, that another cousin, she was, I believe she was a sergeant, she served, our family that, you're sending our people into a war that has nothing to do with us, right? Some lady said, oh, I support, this how brainwash, evil is a form of brainwash, man. Hate is a form of brainwash, and this one lady just said, oh, I support Trump because he has information that we may not have. Our people mad, people are mad because you find ways to create billions of dollars to send overseas, but people are over here can't pay their rent. Marjorie Greene Taylor just tweeted that out to Trump as a response, like, yo, you got people over here that can't pay their rent, that are struggling to pay bills and have to choose between either I'm gonna pay my rent, my light bill, or not have any money to put food on the table because prices are so fucking high. But you got money to send overseas and go fight a war. Somebody said something interesting earlier. Was it Chink? I think it was Chink, how they cut the check to the politicians, and then the politicians cut the bigger check, to their donors and supporters. So it's like, it's like a circle, like, hey, look, I'm gonna give you a couple of million for your campaign, for your pockets, for your staff. Here's a few $1 million, just do what we want, man. Just, run your campaign, But when we need things done, I need you to do it. Then when they getting these people get in office, here come the favor for favor. You're saying, listen, we need aid for this, aid for that, and this aid comes in the form of billions. So this is all entertainment purposes. Nothing I say is true or false. I'm just giving my opinion. So what I think is that when he cut the check back, like the gentleman said earlier, it's a bigger check because now that check is in the billions. You don't think that the people that are getting these checks cut through these votes are not getting a piece of that money? Like, come on, man. Like, where's the money? All that tariffs shit, right? Where's the money, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, we're gonna no tax on tips. We only getting. I made over almost no tax on tips and overtime, and overtime I did some nice numbers in overtime, man. Well over 5 figures, and I only got back 3 bands, man. Like, I didn't get back the overtime. Where's the no tax? Where the fuck is the overtime? So this the gimmick. From what my understanding is, you only getting taxed off they only taxing the half, not the time and a half that you work. That they only taxing the half. It's some crazy shit the way they finagling. I don't know if I'm explaining it right. I'm gonna go back to my man, the tax man, and ask him again, but from what I look like, it looks like they only taxing half. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is crazy. But the point is, y'all niggas got them bag, and we not getting the bag. The American people, they don't listen to us at all. We don't even matter. They doing what they want to do. Majority of Americans don't want this war. And the people that do are brainwashed, man. I told y'all, man, in one of my last videos, man, being prepared for the Dajjal, man. In order for people to believe that, they gotta, you gotta warm up the mind for the brainwash, man. And these people are like fucking cults and zombies, man. Like, the girl said, I believe Trump because this man is a certified liar, man. First of all, these dudes is covering up for pedophiles. You don't know what's in them files, right? But because they won't show them all to us, and then they redact so many of them, and there's videos that we haven't seen, and this man's name is all over the files, man. But, you know what I'm saying, it's all redacted, and it's all getting scrubbed. What did he do? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is insane, man. So, this man, he's an opportunist, man. And this girl sitting there, I can't believe you could be that brainwashed, man. And that's stupid, man. Like, come on, man. These people have their own interests, man. If you were for the interests of the people, you would not, you know what I'm saying, do this war, because you would know that, my people don't want this shit, man. We gotta find another way. You know what I mean? Like, I think what needs to happen, we need a whole new, like, I think the Constitution stays, but I think we need a whole new government, man. We need people who care about our interests, American people. Not dividing us with these political parties and all this bullshit. So bullshit, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we need leadership that care about our people and is gonna make sure that our people prosper, man. And keep peace around the world. Not these people that are and we need to stop allowing these people to take donors' money. They need to be held more accountable, more transparent. Wherever you get your funds, we need to know who's funding your campaign. You know what I'm saying? All that should be made public. Every time they get a donation, we need to know who it's from. And I think that we should stop allowing presidents to vote their own people in, like, you know, Secretary of Defense, uh, your Secretary of State, your I'm gonna make you Secretary, all these puppets. So you got puppets on top of puppets, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, the DA, your Attorney General. I mean, your FBI director. Like, all these positions should be elections. Judges, they should get elected in by the people, because you're supposed to serve the people. When you got them getting appointed, then they go into the House. These people don't represent our interests either. You know what I'm saying? Like, first of all, Republicans hold nobody accountable. You got all kind of stuff that be happening. You had a guy that I was reading today, one of the reps, caused a woman to commit suicide, set herself on fire, man. Where's accountability for this man, man? Obviously, he abused his authority. If you read the story about him, and the girl husband found out or whatever, and he continued on, and then next thing you know, the girl lost it, man. No accountability. Hold on a second. No accountability, man. So, and look, the president, how many times he's been jammed up? No accountability. But this is what happens when, all these people, you got these warmongers like these Ted Cruz's and a bunch of cowards, man. Lindsey Graham's. They ain't gonna send their kids to die, I try to reach out to my sister, man, make sure she's okay. These people were strapping up, going over there, and they looking for, and most of these kids don't even join the military to really go to war. They join the military for the benefits, man. But you're gonna get dragged, this is part of being in it, but you're gonna get dragged into some shit that you ain't got nothing to do. And this is where we gotta start holding them people accountable, the military leaders. Like, y'all know these orders are illegal. Why are y'all still going through with these shits, man? Are y'all in the bag too? You don't think they in the bag? Like, come on, man. Like, you're gonna get a bunch of people killed, man. Already, they say they bombed the school of girls, man. First, this is the month of Ramadan, man. I remember Bill Clinton did this in Iraq. When they were fasting, they attacked and they were showing it live on TV, like the attacks, man. I couldn't watch that shit. I was like, this was like 98, end of 98, something like that, or 90. I was pissed off. I'm like, yo, come on, man. Why would you do this while these people are fasting, man? Like, sleep, like, come on, man. You feel what I'm saying? Like, come on, like, yo. But they won't do this to Russia. They won't do this to China. They didn't do it to North Korea. The only reason North Korea got saved probably was because of China. But see, this is what happens too when these countries, remember I said, you gotta follow the money. The bigger picture is, a lot of people blame Israel, and Israel definitely is a part of this shit, because they want all this shit to happen so that there's no opposition. How you tell a country, yo, you can't have no missiles, you can't have no nukes, but we got nukes. We're the only country that detonated nukes on another country, man. And then they destroyed their country, man. We telling other countries they can't have nukes. Like, who gave us that right to tell somebody some shit like that? And I'm a proud American. I'm born here. Like I said, I got family that served. You know what I'm saying? Like, but man, I have a right to question, our government is bugging or not, man. Like, who gave us the authority to tell another country how to defend themselves or what they can and can't have in their country? They ain't got nothing to do with us, man. Oh, but they're a threat. Who did they threaten? What did they do? Like, show us evidence that, all they can do is say, oh, they funded this, they funded that, they funded Palestinians. All right, so they funded a country of people who can't defend themselves, man. That's wrong. Oh, they were killing their own people. It's always some excuse and reason to play victim. Like, Surah Baqarah said, was it ayat 11? we claim to make peace. You say, why do you cause mischief on the land? But we only aim to make peace. No, y'all causing mischief, man. And all we doing is we getting on God's real bad side. I'm more fearful of a wrath of God, man, than anything, man, because in the Quran, it constantly talks about nations being wiped out, man, by natural disasters or some type of catastrophe or some type of plague. Like, it's always something. The law will get rid of you, man, or he can get rid of you through a military, man. Like, if you know what I'm saying? Like, when it comes to people that are being oppressed, man, and those people in the Middle East, you know what I'm saying, that are not puppets, are being oppressed, man, because they trying to stand on their own. And like I said, just my opinion, I think that it boils down to the bag, man. You know what I'm saying? The U.S. uses sanctions with the money. And when that doesn't work, then they're going to attack. You know what I'm saying? Like, they can't, if the sanctions ain't working, they're going to attack. So I think what's happening too is, you know, Iran is partnering with China, trying to partner with Russia, all these countries that, you know, oppose the U.S. Which you know, oppose the U.S. to a certain extent, I'm gonna say. But they want to do away with the dollar. Those countries don't want the dollar to exist because the dollar is used as a weapon against them, particularly Russia. You know what I'm saying? But China, you know, they just like sitting in the cut, like I said before, and you know, they playing a nice guy, man. But you know, you know what I'm saying? Like, they stood with North Korea because North Korea's right next to them. They can't have them get attacked by their superpower. Nah. So that's why the United States backed off of them. They were able to build their nukes. Now, the reason why these countries are building nukes, in my opinion, is a deterrence for these motherfuckers not attacking them, man. You know what I'm saying? They don't want Iran to have nukes because they'll balance that shit out over there, and that's what I think it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, so they making up shit. They did that. This is the playbook, man. It's always been the playbook, man. Play victim, make up lies. You know what I mean? Like, Muammar Gaddafi. Look at all the leaders they got rid of. Saddam, Ayatollah, Bin Laden, Muammar Gaddafi. Just locked up Maduro. That's recent time, man. Like who said that? Was that Willie D mentioned that? Yo, this is you know what I'm saying? Like, them niggas got rid of mad leaders, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you just running up in, why don't y'all do that to China or Russia? You know why, man? Bullies, this is what bullies do, man. Been telling y'all that. They're not gonna do that shit to China and Russia, man. You know what I'm saying? But China's sitting in the cut. They like, yeah, y'all just getting yourself more hated around the world. All we doing, what's gonna happen is that weaponizing the dollar is gonna come back to haunt us, man. People gonna not want to fuck with us, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially if the next target is Turkey, because that's a NATO country, and if you attack a NATO country, you allow a NATO country to get attacked. Now, everybody's gonna look like, damn, well, what's gonna happen to us if we say no to something, or we can't say, you know what I mean? You wanna scare people into saying, you know what, fuck this US dollar, and nobody gonna wanna trade with this shit no more. And you know what I'm saying? Like, so you gotta, you know, I don't know, man. I got kids, man, and I'm afraid, man, that they're gonna grow up in a fucked up world, man. If they even grow up, man, like the way this shit is going, man. Like, I don't wish nothing, you know, bad on my family, or myself, or anybody else's family either, man. I want us to stay safe here, man. But we ain't gonna stay safe like this, man. Like, this, you know what I'm saying? Just attacking these countries, like we're being hated around the world, man. Is this what we want, America, or we don't care? Because you're so brainwashed with hate and fear mongering and shit. Like, come on, man. Starting to believe that mind control shit is serious, man. Like, they inject something in people where, you know what I mean, it's just something in the valley. What the fuck is going on? People not waking up. I think people are waking up, but it's like when you hear a MAGA person that still like say some stupid shit like that, oh well, you know, we have information that we don't have, man. Shut up, man. It's not about, it's what we know. We seen this movie before, man. Like we seen a lot. We know our government is never. It's lied about the Civil War, man. It's time to get out of here. They lied about the Civil War. Come on, man. They lied about World War II. They lied to people about Vietnam. You lied to people about Iraq. Come on, man. You lied to people about Gaddafi. Like, come on, man. Like, how much lying is going on? How many regime changes that we, you know what I'm saying, have been involved with that wasn't military operated, but we use coups and other people in other countries to do it for CIA, man. Like, I don't know, man. But let me get up out of here, man. That shit is insane, man. Like, you know, this shit ends, and you know, I hope America stays safe, man, because you know, around the world, man, people, we're not looking too good, man. Not looking good, man. But anyways, man, y'all stay safe out here, man. Peace.